Hello everyone, and welcome to Hyrule Warriors, the definitive edition. Having cleared Sia's, the main, story arc, I felt it would be a good opportune time to stop and do some quick adventure mode. A couple of levels I want to do real fast. That said, joining me as always is my friend.
Hello, it is me, Card. Back once more for Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, and well, after such a cliffhanger, the only logical thing for us to do is go to adventure mode to delay the inevitable.
Yep, pretty much. That is about it too. I can collect all of these upgrades. And I'm not going to collect any of these because I think they use the same materials as this one. Yes, they did. So I am going to need to off camera do a bit of grinding to get some mats. I would say I would do a stream of it and then people could watch, but these episodes are not going to be up during the time that I would go do the grinding, so kind of can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I was doing the original Hyrule Warriors, I was both streaming and recording, so it was like, yeah, I'm gonna go stream these, and then like a day or two after, I would go and do the stream before I did recorded more. So, but I kind of can't do that here because we haven't even started uploading yet as of this episode. So that's going to be a long time. That's almost a month now. We are on episode 23.
Yay! Oh, adventure mode, aka random missions to get some weird and extra stuff.
Yep, pretty much. So I don't have my combo here yet. It's good for leveling, and leveling is good for, legend mode as well, because you're a little bit stronger when you go into it.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this bomb chew it's talking about? Down there, okay. Stop the bomb chew. But yeah, I do need to, and I might do this off camera still, in between our sessions here. Go in and do a run. Go in and grind out some shield moblin helmets, ow, and some Goron armor breastplates. I just have to remember what level the shield moblins were in. So.
Yep. Oh. Hey, Lana, how's it going? So since we're back in adventure mode, I've got a bit of a discussion topic this time around.
All right.
It's what I've been saving on to for a while. Since last episode, we took care of essentially the final boss of a world of an arc. Well, we talk about bosses, our favorites, our least favorites, the ones that we saw potential in that could have been better, and those ones you just want to stab the master sword into so that you never have to deal with it again.
Right, indeed. Launcher destroyed before it can self-destruct. Ow! Keep doing that. Just standing right next to the bomb tree when it explodes.
Well, it doesn't do any damage, so hey.
Yeah, but it does do knockback and it's slightly annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So, get wrecked. Not the combo I meant to do. But yeah, bosses is a good question. I know I did talk a little bit about it in an earlier episode, but Ocarina of Time, the Water Temple, I shouldn't say that it's necessarily Morpha itself that I saw more potential in, just the Water Temple. You know, I was hoping for a much better boss than Morpha, and Morpha was disappointing to me.
Morpha. Just you could have been so much of a better boss, especially a temple that had such a good mini boss. This was you could have done so. You could have been so much more.
Yeah, it's.
Oh well, coulda, shoulda, woulda, but they didn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I definitely agree. There was, Ocarina. I'll just say this, sort of in passing, is Ocarina of Time was good for what it was, but it had a lot of potential that was lost. So, but don't get me wrong, though. It was for its time. It was good, It just has not aged all that well. Yeah, I feel like Ocarina of Time has not aged all that well. I know that a lot of people will disagree.
Speaking about games that, speaking about a good boss, I'm just going to go through some of my favorite bosses from each game. And since we're still on Ocarina of Time, a boss that I really liked was actually one that Nico recently fought, Volvagia.
Volvagia, yeah.
But then again, a guy who likes the Goron's bias over here.
Right. And admittedly, well, see that. Oh. Well.
We're done?
No. Apparently, I didn't realize that our leader was dying.
Oh.
I did not catch that notification. So, oops. Can go ahead and restart that. It means unfortunately, this is adventure mode, so we have to start over from the beginning.
No checkpoints!
No checkpoints in adventure mode levels. So sorry about that, folks. But yeah, I totally did not catch that the allied base was in trouble there, because that was just not something that I took notice of. I was too busy focusing on other things. There must have been something that went after, because it said Impa fled, so there must have been a morale boosted unit that went after her. So just went straight for the allied base or something. That's right, bottom shoes. I need to deal with those again.
But like I said, Volvagia, I really like the whole build up to this fight. I mean, you go near the beginning of the temple, you see Darunia. Red King Darunia be he's hey bro, giant dragon eating my people. I'm gonna go in there and try and rough him up. Didn't tell you, I don't exactly have this legendary hammer used to beat him, but hey, maybe you'll find it and come in here and help me wallop this guy.
Right.
So now if you excuse me, I'm gonna go punch this dragon in the face.
Right.
Seriously, the guy goes in there with no weapons.
Yeah.
And you can just assume that maybe that Darunia went in there for a while and got whisked away by him sage magic so that he wouldn't die, but still that entire time he was fighting Volvagia. Yeah. Mono e Gorano.
Oh yeah. No, it's like they did out of the things that they did do well, Volvagia was definitely one of them. So I definitely agree. Now, if we talk the Ocarina of Time manga, that was horrendous. Oh my god. I don't know if you've ever read the manga or not.
That's I should pretty much tell you everything that you need to know.
Yeah, that was definitely that to me sounds like a sigh of yeah, I know what you're talking about, and that was pathetic and terrible.
Baby dragon, huh? That found when he was young, and the Ganondorf decided to corrupt.
Yep. Not big scary undead dragon that Ganondorf revived. That's all powerful ancient dragon eats Gorons. No, just let's just have baby dragon that Link bought from somebody.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that was a major downgrade because I'm sorry, but that moment when Darunia goes off and you are not sure whether he's gonna come out alive, it's like because he pretty much straight up tells you he's like, hey, the last time this thing showed up, they like my ancestor needed a legendary weapon in order to beat this thing. And I'm about to go in there barehanded. So
right.
But again, that just reinforced my like of Darunia because dude goes into against a monster which he knows can eat his race and has been, and without the weapon specifically designed to kill him.
Yeah, definitely. It's the Gorons. This is one reason that I have a race of Goron-like creatures in my universe because the Gorons are just awesome, and it's I was just I would love to just have a chance to play Goron in D&D, and so I was like, okay, yeah, I'll just make a Goron race. So. And I was like, well, I can't make a Goron race, though, because Gorons are, Legend of Zelda, and I don't remember how I ended up with the name Skarn, but, somehow in all that, hey, cool, fairy clothing. Somehow in all that, I ended up coming up with the name Skarn for them, and it was, that was just good. It was good.
Yep.
I was satisfied from after that. I never found the fairy food. Sorry, I was about to go after the boss. He was like, oh, I'm done in here. I've got the KOs. I never found the fairy food.
Yeah, but yeah, Volvagia, definitely one of my favorite bosses from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, definitely.
And unfortunately, when it comes to Majora's Mask, only had 4 bosses, and while God is not my favorite or my least favorite of them, it's like, ooh, man, after the Volvagia fight, that could have the Gorons could have got such a better boss. I mean, don't get me wrong, the God fight is exhilarating and all that.
Yeah.
But
I did like the Got fight. I can agree with you. The boss could have been better. Comparing it to Ocarina of Time. Because Gorons and Gorons. But I don't know. I guess I just didn't have much of an issue with it because for me, it just the battle flowed really well because the whole battle is just you rolling around and attacking and such, and so it completely utilizes like the Goron-ness.
Yeah, you missed that pot.
I missed a pot back there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought I didn't see any more brown pots in here.
Oh wait, I saw a gold one. You can't get them from the gold one.
No, the gold ones just have the special attack power-ups.
Okay.
They just fill your special attack meter. It's the brown ones that have them. So that is regular food, not the golden food that I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure that's, see, that's just one of those. Where? Okay, now I'm confused because I've taken all of the keeps and I've done all of them.
Except one.
Well, yeah, but I had taken that one in our last run as a thing, and I had searched the keep then and I hadn't found it there. And I'm gonna go back down here and do another search real fast. Maybe I just missed it last time, but there is a brown pot there that just dropped rupees. There's a red pot, and there's no other pots in here.
Huh.
I'm very confused. Because that is literally all of the keeps, and I have not seen it yet. Maybe I just didn't notice it when I was over in this keep over here. I did kind of run through this keep pretty quick. Let me double check this keep real fast. There's gold pot, brown pot. Nada. Another brown pot. Nada. Alright. I have no idea. Unless it's in the boss keep itself, which I've never seen them do.
Ooh, brown pot.
Yep. And there's nothing in that one. There it is. Okay. Got it. Gosh dang.
Alright.
I guess I just rushed through that one a moment ago when I did it, and I didn't realize, because I thought I had checked that one. I guess I did not.
But yeah, when it comes to not Ocarina of Time, but Majora's Mask, one of my favorite bosses is actually Ulduar. Yeah, the first boss. I don't know, I don't know why. I just really enjoy the Ulduar fight.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the.
I never understood the fight, so I never liked it. Even on my reruns of Majora's Mask, I've just had a lot of trouble with it because I've never figured out the fight. That said, watching Game Grumps run through it, I was like, oh, that's stuff that I didn't know you could do. And so now I understand it a little bit better. But yeah, I never understood the fight. So,
yeah, when it comes to bosses that I don't like from Majora's Mask, let's just say bad water bosses seem to be a recurring theme.
Yeah, I can agree there. I did not. Ooh, that's the light cookery band that I've been looking for. I did not enjoy Georg very much at all. He's a little bit better in Majora's Mask 3D, but I didn't. Again, the complaint goes to I didn't understand the fight with the original Georg, and the complaint still to this day goes to that I do not understand the fight with even the new Georg. Also, I don't have a second skill, but we just got a second skill for our, second skill slot for our fairy. Yay! I finally have the cookery band for her.
Cool. But yeah.
Wow, absolutely gorgeous. I agree.
Yeah, but yeah, Georg, just Did not like that boss whatsoever. Just.
Yeah. Georg was bad in the original Majora's Mask. Georg was still bad in the new Majora's Mask 3D. Talking about Majora's Mask, I can say personally, I really did like Georg. Got a lot. One of my favorite bosses. That said, though, if we want to talk about disappointing bosses... Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. If we want to talk about disappointing bosses, and I know that the DS was really limited, but almost all of the bosses in Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks were unfortunately disappointing to me. I really can't think of any of those bosses that I really liked. I think the Hinox or whatever it was, the one that you like rode on the cart and you had to attack it. That was Phantom Hourglass, right?
No, that was Spirit Tracks.
That was Spirit Tracks. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. You know what? I actually did like a lot of the Spirit Tracks boss. I actually did like a couple of the Spirit Tracks in the Phantom Hourglass bosses. Hell, one of my favorites from Spirit Tracks is the second boss, Fraz, the ice fire bat guy.
Oh yeah, the Lord of Icy Fire.
Yep. I don't know why, but a bat that controls some ice and that controls ice and fire. Just I really like that.
Yeah, I will say that I like the idea of it. I was never big on the boss itself, I'll be honest. Oh my god, I'm getting killed. I hate Agatha so much. She just always kills me, unless I'm using, like, Winkle or something. I don't understand Midna's combos. That's my biggest issue, is that I just don't understand her combos. But no, like, I liked the idea of it. It was a good... After Phantom Hourglass's version of him, which I don't remember what that was. After Phantom Hourglass's version of him that I didn't like, I thought that was a better take on that boss. Oh my god, I have to kill Agatha again! She's the homeowner. That's Agatha! Again! Not trying to be. But it's...
Yeah, okay. So you didn't really like the bosses of the two DS games. Oh well.
Yeah, I liked Spirit Tracks. I liked Phantom Hourglass. Just it was the way that the game was designed, because they were trying to go for the whole touchscreen thing. It left a lot to be desired. There was. I felt it's not that I hated the bosses. It's just referring back to Morpha, they had the potential. Games had the potential to be more than they were, considering that they were, taking, the idea of a 2D game but making it 3D. Out of that, I will say that A Link to the Past, or not A Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds definitely did the 2D to 3D thing better.
Okay, I actually have not played that game, so I can't speak about the quality of its bosses.
Yeah, A Link Between Worlds is just A Link to the Past. It really is. The bosses are the exact same bosses. Almost to the letter. Like they give you Blind the Thief, and the trick is the exact same thing that it was in the original, just the added bonus of, oh, you can fuse into his shield now. It's still, his head pops off during the fight and you have to attack it, So that was my biggest complaint about A Link Between Worlds was A Link Between Worlds. Oh, great! Now I have to kill Midna as Midna, and Midna knows Midna's combos, whereas I don't.
This is this is kind of surreal.
Right. Oh, right. Her special attack is long range. But no, it's A Link Between Worlds was very clearly designed as a remake of A Link to the Past. But then, somewhere in development, they decided to make it not a remake. And I can't seem to figure out where during development they figured it out. Decided to. Because it feels like 90% of the game was finished, and then they decided to change everything, And being that I'm not that big of a fan of A Link to the Past to begin with, A Link Between Worlds was, to me, not a very good game. Again, I don't feel like any of the Zelda games are bad. I just don't feel like A Link Between Worlds should have been its own game. It should have really just been A Link to the Past 3D or something like that,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
so.
It's it. Since we're dealing with Twilight Princess themed level, let's talk about the bosses in Twilight Princess.
Oh, freaking Star-Lord,
Yeah, yeah, it's I was okay, can we just we all can agree, Star-Lord, best boss, 10 out of 10, would recommend?
Yes. Star-Lord. I'm sorry, but even when I had, even in my first playthrough through Twilight Princess, I got to Star-Lord and I was just I hadn't even done the other bosses yet, and I was just okay, best boss. Because, I'm sorry, but it's just, the way that Star-Lord was done was just, really well done.
Yeah, it's I'm sorry.
I screwed that up again.
Yeah, it's just I'm sorry, but they did so much right with that boss. It's I'm sorry, Blizzara, definitely interesting. Argarok, there's a reason why he came back in this game. That was also cool, but it helped before that they actually. I would if it wasn't for Star-Lord, one of my favorites was Flurious from the Goron Mines. I'm sorry, but when a boss from a Goron stage gets out, doesn't make my favorite boss list, my favorite in the boss list, then they did something right.
Right. Oh yeah. No, I totally agree on that. The Twilight Princess did really good with most of their bosses.
With one exception in my book.
You're probably gonna say it, and I will probably agree, but I'll let you say it first.
No, you go first, because we might be thinking of two different bosses.
Well, it goes back to Ocarina of Time. They basically just remade Morpha with more feel.
Yeah.
And I did not care for him in the slightest.
Oh yeah, Morpheal. You know what? I'll say this much: I like Morpheal more than I like Morpha, but just because you're a better version of the worst boss in Ocarina of Time doesn't make you that much better.
Right, I totally agree on that. So I take it that you were also thinking Morpheal like I thought.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I was I'm pretty sure I know which boss you're gonna say. I figured it was Morpheal because Morpheal was not great. Don't get me wrong, I liked claw shotting onto him and then swinging your sword.
Yeah, it's the finale of that fight was just awesome.
Right.
But the lead up to that, it's just like it's so tedious. It's wait for the eyeball. Target eyeball, claw shot eyeball, flash eyeball, wait for eyeball to get sucked into the mouth. Repeat until it gets to the eel phase where it gets good, and even then, it's over so fast. It's like, that's it. Come on.
Yeah. No, I've said it before. Like, an Ocarina of Time remake would be amazing if they took the idea of what we've learned from later games and put it into that. If Morpheal was Morpha, that would be an amazing change on Ocarina of Time.
Mm-hmm.
But Morpheal was Morpha. It's even got Morpha in the name. It was very clearly Morpha to begin with, and then they're like, oh, here's the eel phase, and then it's just, okay, the eel phase is good, guys. If that had been all that it was,
that
would have been much better. Yeah, why did you have to put Morpha in this fight?
Yeah, it's like I wanted more of the eel phase because imagine having to swim around, trying to make sure that you're in the right position or to claw shot onto its back.
Right. It was good. It had every right to be good. But then they just decided, let's make this start off just like you would Morpha. No, thanks. Thanks, guys, but hey, thanks, but no thanks.
But no thanks.
So yeah, we did complete all that. And I think next episode we'll probably hop back into legend mode for Sia's Tale. I do hope that you've enjoyed so far. If you have, please feel free to subscribe. Feel free to check the video description down below for a link to the playlist so you can get caught up on any of the episodes you may have missed. Also, there's a link to my Patreon and to my novel. It really helps out the channel. And we'll see you guys next time as we play through Sia's backstory.
Ciao!
See you later.
And screw Morpheal!